like that was a little crooked. A little bit, right? But we can also make it work. All right, I do want to grab some water because it's 1,000 degrees in here. I slept with the windows open last night, knowing it was probably going to be humid, but I just am craving fresh air. Hopefully the fan is not too loud. I know when I mention stuff like that, then you pick up on it. But I just turned the AC on and I'm kicking that fan up a notch. I wish I had ice, but I ran out of ice. Alright, where did my cloth go? Let's clean my glasses. I was up at 5, a little before 5. And it wasn't light out. So that's a bummer, because when I used to wake up at 4:30, the sun was already rising. So, not so happy about that. Needless to say. Oh, my hip. Okay. All right, Pisces. Sorry it took so long. I know it's also, I gotta move that fan towards me a little bit better. I know we're also retro in Mercury, Venus. Gotta hope that hits me. Seriously? I'm gonna grab my other fan down here. Put on this tool. Oh, so much better. I just turned the AC on. I didn't realize how humid it was down here. That's what happens when I leave my windows open thinking there was going to be some sort of breeze. Hey, peanut butter. Morning, sweetie. Peanut butter. How about you not peck on those cards? And I would actually prefer you not on those cards. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Come on. Come over here. Come on. I'm going to have to put a pillowcase on that. Peanut butter. Peanut butter jelly. You don't get to tell me what to do. Sorry, you got another thing coming. You can go over there at your little Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's all set up for you. Okay? So I was up at, a little before 5. But then I know some of you really like to catch it live, so I figured 6 o'clock was better than 5 o'clock. So that's kind of where we're at. So we are going to look into July just to, kind of see if it resonates. It doesn't mean that the rest of it, just because that doesn't resonate, the rest of them might not resonate. I haven't vibed with Pisces energy in a while. I'm curious. It's usually Pisces when there's certain transits for me. I can't recall what those are off the bat. I know he got so big, right? Has it been a while since you've seen him? I just took a couple pictures yesterday for my mom. Let's see. Oh, that was him. He was cleaning himself. His little adult feathers coming in. He's just like, what's going on, Ma? So, yeah. And then I sent her other ones of just kind of him playing. I did a little like playpen for me to sleep in there. So, anywho, no. So, I think we're, I think we're almost at 12 weeks. I'll have to go and look at my calendar. But I think he's almost at 12 weeks. So, yep, he's a ball of joy. He's so damn cute. And I saw a couple parrots yesterday, and I was telling my mom, like, he's nothing like a parrot, He's wild, and I've never really touched a wild bird like that or took care of one, so... And I'm like, I'm keeping him over the winter until he's big enough, because he'll just get eaten right now. He's not afraid of cats, that type of shit. I'm hoping when, not necessarily release him, but maybe, in the sense of I'll let him fly around in the backyard when spring hits again, So I'm assuming he'll fly back. He won't stay out for too long, but I could be wrong. And it's a chance I'm willing to take. I do love him. But he also is wild, So I gotta do what's best for him. I know it makes it a little more complicated because then I worry about like bugs and stuff, but I don't think he's gonna go too far. I'll have to keep an eye on him. Last thing I need is him bringing in fleas or something, But I don't think they attract fleas. Other stuff, yeah. So we'll just have to see. But I mean, he's wild, guys. I can't just, It's not like I purchased a domesticated bird or a parrot. So he's eating on his own now, which is great. He doesn't even want to take anything from my mouth, so that's good. I mean, from my hand. So that's good. All right. I'm gonna just timestamp this real quick. Well, good morning, sweetie. I know there's a different way to timestamp it. But let's do 10. Can't even see. Good thing I did 10. And the computer is far away from me. Oh, I think I did a semicolon. It doesn't matter. All right, don't do that to your mother. What, did I scold you? Are you bent out of shape? All right, it's time for me to rock and roll. Come on, you gotta go play in your little playpen. He looks at me like I'm so mean, guys. But, so it's on my bed, mind you. I got Max laying on my bed. He's sitting, he's super warm. So he's got a little hiding thing in there. He has a little tunnel right there, and you can play there, right? He's got that hanging on the wall. He's got all that in his bird cage, okay? So, shit ton of things to do. And I made him this little box to play in. You know? So, like it, seriously. Got a little tunnel, play area. He stays in the little, like, long bin. Oh, and not to mention, he has a dirt box with worms and crickets. So I gave him live baby crickets and put some worms in there. Yep. So he's good. He's so funny when he looks at me like that, and he's like, "What the fuck, Mom? Why are you putting me over here?" As if like he has nothing to do, you know. And he loves being next to me on my bed. So I just thought, like, I took my purses out of that bin, and I made it a little toy, and I gave him a little tunnel so he feels like a little more secure. But I just did that a few days ago, so he's not quite used to it yet. But I can remove that, and then I can pin it for you guys. So I'm just gonna do starts at 15. And then I'll pin it. Look at that. I should do that for you guys. Now it's at the top of the chat. I should do that for you guys more often. The little things I should remembering for you. Hi. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. I almost came on yesterday, guys, but I wasn't feeling the vibe. In the last 2 days, we've been getting the craziest, like, storm messages. I think I sent this one to Mia yesterday. She's like, great. I'm like, I know. Because on the way home, she dealt with this storm. Significant threat to life property. Starts at 4 p.m. August 5th. National Weather Service. Thunderstorms. In effect till 8. We only got a little bit of rain. 7 counties. And the one before that had 60-mile-an-hour winds, which is pretty significant, you know? But the weather was like a little eerie yesterday. I wasn't super crazy. about the weather, that's for sure. But yeah, because I want to do an 8-8, so I'll either get to that later or tomorrow morning. So let's finish out Pisces. And again, we're gonna do July, even though I know we're not in July. You could resonate, you might not. But energy just doesn't go away that quick. It can shift quick, but certain thoughts stay. You have the Hierophant and Justice. Let's look at August. And I'm not doing December because there's too many planets transitioning. There's a lot going on in December, so I'll do that separate if I decide to do that. You got the Lovers and Judgment. So I'm making some type of call there. It's probably something that went down in July. I actually meant to say August, but I said July. Oh my gosh, guys. This deck almost gets that every single time. You have the Chariot and the Lovers. I thought it was the different dragon. So Pisces, October, please. Strength. Justice. 2 Lovers, 2 Justice. So there's something definitely November for Pisces going on with somebody throughout this situationship. And it could have even been, I'm not really seeing a breakup, but a Hierophant does talk about a relationship, and you do have the Lovers twice. But then it looks like it moves forward. Something happens in August where you're iffy about it. So I don't know if you delivered some type of karma, like in the sense of like telling somebody no, telling somebody to fuck off, oh, too bad, you don't like it, something like that. Who knows? I'm not picking up on that energy, so it's definitely going to differ for a few of you. Great. I think Aquarius did that too. It was like stuck on 1 month. So Temperance and the Death. I guess you could transform something here in November. Yours really seems to be right now, your focus is on somebody, vice versa. Maybe taking somebody to court. Again, the Hierophant Justice could be a divorce. It's something big. Something big in the neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Pisces. July, please. Queen of Wands, 5 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Someone got what they deserve here. I don't know why, but they did, and somebody's kind of bent out of shape. I could be wrong. Wait until I clarify. Yeah, no, somebody definitely chose another direction, or somebody gave somebody an excuse and they're upset. I can tell one person's upset and one person isn't. I don't know which is which. Go your own way. Go your own way. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, God, my mouth is so dry. So, Queen of Wands, Five of Cups, Ace of Coin, Two of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody definitely left something behind. I feel like something could be like topsy-turvy here. You kind of let it be. You could have tried to have the last word with the Ace of Pentacles here before you took off. You purposely wanted to make somebody sad. I mean, I feel like somebody here did the right thing, though, with the Hierophant and Justice. I can't tell if you were left sad, if they were left sad. Somebody's fucking sad. It could have been something that happened a long time ago and somebody's reminiscing. I don't know, but you definitely got on your boat and left. And I wanted to say somebody jumped on the douche canoe, but I think that's you and not somebody else. So, you guys, I think you kind of jumped on your boat. Maybe you were dealing with a douche. Who knows? I don't know. I never used that word. Maybe somebody was like, what a douche. Like the Hierophant. I'm getting that Hierophant as like a judge. And that's more of like, it doesn't usually remind me of a judge. Necessarily. But something's telling me somebody got the last word or somebody made off with something. But like in a way where somebody did what was best for them. It was kind of like no sweat, they up and left. So something was going down. I feel like somebody got like just like a feeling and you left. But somebody's really upset that they tried to trick you the way they did or something like that. I'm telling you. All right, August, please. August for Pisces, please. Ooh, the Lovers, Ten of Cups. Could be a family situation. You could be thinking about getting married. The two of you are just really comfortable and content. Possibly. August for Pisces. Yours seems to... Something's telling me like morals or values here. And it's not telling me like you had a huge blowout and you took off. Like that, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like, all right, you want to fuck around and find out? That's what it feels like. Which then you would think like maybe you're playing a game, but no, it doesn't feel that way to me. Uh-oh. Nine of Cups, the Devil, Eight of Pentacles. How'd you go and complicate something? I just feel like you're working hard. You're tempted. You do have the Nine of Cups. That's kind of just like everyday kind of happiness, you know. But Mother of Pentacles, you're putting your energy towards work. You got Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Again, you have the Chariot, the Lovers. So you could have just turned your back on a situation. But I don't look at it like this is your sorrow. Maybe someone was in it for the wrong reasons. I just feel like somebody regrets the choice they made. And it's somebody who's looking back. I mean, you could have been in a relationship or they're in a relationship and you were doubting something. But this feels honestly more like, I just said casual chakra. This feels more like you got what you deserve. Maybe what goes around comes around. I'm not really sure. It almost feels like justice. Like I can't, it's, you know, it almost feels like the personal situation that I was talking about in the Libra reading, part 1. But in the sense of like, during that whole chaotic fucking 6 months of her shit, and they're telling them, don't talk about me, blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't even talking about her. It's giving my ex-husband examples, you know, shit like that. But then I really called her out on some shit because I'm fucking over it. Max, be nice. Don't get up there and scare him. But it is kind of ironic because the judge was like, oh, you stoked the fire and couldn't handle the heat. And that wasn't the case at all. It blew my fucking mind. But I did lose my shit and, you know, filled you guys in a little bit with that particular situation. And it's like, oh, what? Now you're going to still text me every day, stupid fucking shit? Think I'm jealous of you? I'm not. She just came out with me with that bullshit, too. Oh, you're just jealous because I'm 15 or 16 years younger. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. You know? So it's kind of like, what? Now she can't take the heat? But this isn't her and me, guys. I'm just saying, like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Some of you, it was somebody you could have been talking to, and you just, you know, you stood in your morals, listened to your gut, you were out, or you were upset because somebody didn't hit you up, they just left. You had to do the right thing. So it's either one of those, like it's opposite. So, like, when I run my mouth, but I'm speaking facts, you know, she gets all bent out of shape. When the first 6 months, I didn't say jack shit. So some of you, it's like a boomerang, you know. All right, free platform. Okay, let's see how this goes. And I'm telling you, others of you, it could have been casual dating. It doesn't look like a serious relationship, but it could be. And again, I just got pulled back to July. So something started in July and you went bye-bye, but the Lovers is here. So it could just have to do with an ex. I'm not sure for everybody, but it was meant for me to just bring that up. And it's not like, all right, bitch, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, I don't even want to discuss it. It just, there's no need to even talk about energy like that, you know, unless I'm explaining a story and this and that. She just happened to catch me off guard, and I got pissed off because she went through a friend of mine, and first thing my friend did was text me the shit, that couple messages that she sent, you know, like, my friends have my back. You think they're gonna fucking side with you? Okay, crazy bitch. So she came into the read. So hopefully you're not dealing with anybody like that. I know, Max. I'm sorry. Go lay with Kaden. And then others of you, it could have just been something casual, but something went down. And then with the Lovers here in Judgment, this feels like something more serious, but this could be a wife, it could be a different person, it could be you. You have the Devil here. So there is something tempting here, but you do have to be smart about something here as well. Because this might be like fun for a little while, but then it doesn't have any longevity. What was at the bottom of the deck? I forget. It was telling me to check. The Chariot. And what was that, the other one? So apparently we need the cards from the bottom of the deck. I think there was only one other reading I did that for. So this was probably a long time commitment. And then you have the Chariot. And you have the Chariot here. So careful in August, because I feel like somebody wants to weave this web. But this Mother of Pentacles, I can't tell if it's you, if it's them. It could have been somebody they were dealing with for a long time. There was a relationship. Again, I'm going to clarify those. But could have been, somebody stuck around just for money, just for security. There wouldn't be emotional security here. If anything, this would be like, if it was casual, it was excitement, this and that. But there was, something here, a lesson for somebody maybe, in regards to like how they treat a woman, how women are supposed to treat each other. And can you guys hear me? The chat is like stuck. And I'll try to move that to get the brightness off the card. So it's not that one, it must be this one. Alright, it seems stuck. Alright, so I just feel like this urge to run my mouth about who that I was talking about in the Libra read. So careful, because I don't know if that type of energy is coming towards you. And you just, keep it moving. The devil here could be dealing with somebody toxic. 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So it's like somebody playing house and, acting like everything's all good, but it's not. So somebody could have been hiding a relationship from you or something, or something that's going on with the relationship. Peanut butter? Why are you on my pillow? Yeah, no. There's so many other things for you to explore, buddy. Okay? I know. There's so many other things. Choose a different one. September for Pisces. And it's, what I'm getting to, like, I know it all. You know what, Pisces, how it, people say, like, intuitive, empathic, faith. You're the most spiritual and psychically connected to all the zodiac wheels. That's just bullshit to me. And it's not because I'm not a fucking Pisces. Where my Pisces sits would give me, certain abilities that I have. But, like, someone set that standard. On what? Because in all reality, a lot of people that I know are channelers, gatekeepers, things like that. They're not Pisces. But then readers that are Pisces, they're like, oh, like me, I'm a Pisces. Bitch. So I'm telling you, I'm not letting certain energies get the best of me. Like, you're probably going to end up dealing with a situation like this. And it's probably Mercury. It's probably something from the past. Because you're just letting someone, you're just kind of letting it go, but it's hurting somebody else, because the 5 of Cups, that's why I split the deck. So it's almost like somebody wants to invite you over, somebody's thinking about you, somebody What are the 5 planets affected by this Mercury retrograde? It's usually 4 or 5. Which 5 planets affect Margaret? Maybe somebody's dealing with a Margaret. Two days ago, besides Leo with the constellation, Max, I'm watching you. Taurus, Cancer. But it's whomever is conjunct with the ruling planets of the moon. I don't have either of those in my moon, but I have Taurus and Venus. But you're going to get some type of mental clarity. So it's actually Virgo and Leo. This month, August 5th to the 28th, Virgo and Leo, starting around midnight on the 5th. So you're dealing with a Virgo or legal, hear that? So there's something legal. If you're dealing with a Virgo or a Leo, or I know it all, I'm telling you, it's just that vibe. Virgo, September, please. But I like the Chariot because it's like getting past something. You're not letting something bother you. So there is going to be some interruption here because it's almost like you moved forward here, but then like there's an interruption here. And again, it keeps saying my chat is like it's going in circles. But last time I asked if you could hear me, you said yes. So I'm just going to continue. September. I almost said Virgo. September. I almost said Leo. So this is heavy Mercury. So if anybody's Virgo, Leo, Taurus, or Cancer, Sun or Moon, you're going to get either tempted in August. See, you're the only ones that there was only one more sign where I put the bottom of the card at the deck. But along the way, I'm like chit-chatting to you and kind of telling you how it's been. And I didn't do that with any other signs like that. I mean, I know things carried over, but I typically wanted to get the cards out and said, all right, give me a minute to look. But so yours is being read differently for some reason. I keep hearing Virgo, September, Pisces, please. So if you're a Pisces and you're kind of cocky like that, like I'm a Pisces, someone's gonna find you annoying because there's gifts, talents in other houses that have nothing to do with Pisces. So it's just, I'm good in, I'm loud and clear in the UK. Thanks, Sam. It could just be Mercury in the energy, and it's making me think like something's wrong with my chat, but you guys can actually hear me. All right, so again in August. Oh, it's almost like I can't wait to clarify. September for, again, I wanted to say Pisces and call you Virgos. Oh, you are Pisces. Oh, my Lord. What the fuck? I don't know if your wheel is just going around and around and around and around. I mean, you do have the freaking world here. I don't know if your head's spinning, you know. I like it though, because this is, I like it. I do. Because this is actually doing something moving forward. You could have sent you back to this energy. I'm not sure. But like whatever this was a long ass fucking cycle. So again, you have the Chariot and the Lover. So somebody from your past is returning, or this is just one of your thoughts. But I don't think it's your thoughts. I think this could have been somebody from like your, maybe last 4 years, something like that. I'm not quite sure. And then I feel like this was something that either had to do with them, or it's just something casual that you were dealing with and just decided to be out. And this 5 of Cups is hurting somebody. I almost said trigger, but I don't. It's more of like hurting. But it's like the more this person puts energy into the 5 of Cups, the slower you're going to be in regards to moving it along. One more for Pisces, please, for September. You could be dealing with a fixed sign. Somebody could be watching you. It could be another woman, somebody the same age. Yep, see, 5 of Cups. So there's definitely one woman moving forward and another woman sad. That's probably why the Lovers is here. So I don't know if you meet a Capricorn or because like I said, the Chariot, you're moving forward, but at the bottom of the deck, again, 5 of Cups. Here, moving forward. Here, moving forward. I can't wait to read that Devil. Maybe you're waiting for a package, or you're waiting for somebody to make a judgment call. It's going to go down in August, but if you're not the one making the judgment call, you need to walk away from this energy because it's toxic. Don't wait on somebody to make a decision. Like if you're in a healthy relationship and you guys are really deciding to move or not, and it's a big decision, then yeah, that makes sense. But it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like a major decision. It could be, again, for somebody else and not you, and you don't even know this is happening, and it's not your judgment call. I don't know. October for Pisces, please. October, Pisces. So you're working with strength and justice, doing what's best for you. 9 of Pentacles. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. Didn't he come out in the reading every single time? The last one was the King of Pentacles. Could have been Aquarius, but don't quote me because I'm not sure. And again, like the same cards in the sense of 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands, but getting a hot flutter in my chest, like that, like a heart chakra activation. It's not. I can tell it's not like a medical thing. I don't know how to quite interpretate that. Just something with your heart chakra maybe, but strength and justice. I mean, again, this is doing what's best for you. Maybe you want to be independent. Maybe you're just all about your beliefs and morals right now. And even if you're considering a relationship, because now we have Lovers and there's 2 of them, you could still be in a relationship and have the 9 of Pentacles, guys. I know a lot of readers read it as being single, but like an independent. But to me, it's important to me to be in a relationship where I am independent. Like we can hang out 24/7 if that's what we want to do, and we're both enjoying it, and we're not codependent, and we're really just having a blast. Like to me, you're still your own individual. When you get caught up in codependent situations, that's when shit gets ugly. That's when people wait on people, yada yada. People act like, I don't want a relationship, I don't want to get trapped. Well, why are you looking at a relationship like that? Because a relationship wouldn't go like that. If you're in the right relationship. So let's see, November through December. So something about December here with you too. I do see communication, something moving fast. November for Pisces. And I just told we have a know-it-all. Just when the energy like calm, like here we go again, we have a know-it-all. You're deciding whether or not you want something, or you just can't be bothered, but it's like another offer, but it's a bigger offer. So something's going to come back around. Like two people, or you could already be dating somebody and, you're rejecting somebody else, or, casually talking to both of them and you guys are just friends. There's something very like mysterious about this energy, because it's almost like not, and you notice I can't pull any more cards yet. It's like hidden. I think there was another read just like this, where something was like just hidden from you, and you're done playing games. It just seems childish. You could be dealing with childish energy, like immature. I keep hearing go your own way, but I feel like it's somebody listening to music. But I mean, that's exactly what's happening. You have the 2 of Wands here, 6 of Swords. 2 of Wands here, 6 of Swords. So it's almost like you're torn about something here. You got another man here too. Couple women, few men. So Mercury, Six of Swords there. What switch do we have in October? Pluto. And then Neptune, again, December 7th. And Pisces, and November 15th is Pisces with Saturn. So I don't feel like you're working with Pisces energy right now, but you will be. You will be, and Uranus in September. And the 2 of Wands again right there. So you literally have the 2 of Wands 3 times, guys. With the Lovers, it's like back and forth, back and forth. It looks like more thoughts than anything, but depending on where your placement is in regards to your Chiron, that could be playing a role here. So that's interesting, because the energy definitely takes a turn in October. And it's like someone ending something here, or you ending something. It's like 2 people have a lot, and it could just be 2 people that are together and they have a lot going on, but it's like they're walking 2 different paths right now. And that's kind of difficult, That's when, you kind of outgrow situations. It was like me and my ex, we weren't growing, So if you're not getting some type of stability, like you're out. Because I really truly feel like you're this Queen of Wands. I could be wrong though. But you are dealing with somebody that's probably, they think they're a know-it-all, or just the bitch. Something big is probably going to go down in August. And that actually looks like more, that energy kind of feels stagnant. So just continue to kind of do you, get out of the house if you can. Somebody invites you somewhere, go. Looks like, you're going to need a little bit of a break. Because I think whatever's going on in August obviously rolls into your September. But it's like another decision or something going down in October. My goodness. But it looks like you like an official ending, like you don't want this 4 of Cups, and if somebody offers you this 4 of Cups, peanut butter, you don't want it. Peanut butter, where are you? Max, are you hiding peanut butter? Oh, hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, Max. You opening your mouth like you wanted me to feed you? I just told everybody that you don't want me to feed you anymore. Yep, nope, you don't want it. See, I'm a big boy, Mom. I don't want it. Oh, good. It's not poop on my floor. I thought it was. It was a piece that is bedding. It's like right around this time, in the next few weeks, I can train him to only poop in his cage. Which will be a process, I think. Go your own way, go your own way. Yes, yeah. You got a lot of people coming around, and it's just kind of like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, no, so there's the other plant light. Whee! I'm glad that went on. What time is it? Must be around 7. 6:45. I wrote November here because I couldn't find November, so here's another November, so it's like 2 Novembers. Wow, that plant light is coming down on you. There we go. Oh, there we go. Something you definitely feel guided. Using your intuition. You could be bored, daydreaming, some type of rebirth or an ending. This could be healing, but I'm not sure. It could be a choice. I don't know. I feel like if I was with somebody, and I know it's my opinion, but like if I knew they had a choice between me or somebody else, like I'm out. When it really comes down to it and I'm catching feelings, like no, I'm out. Because some people do find themselves in that situation, ultimatums, and both the people know about each other and they have to make a choice, and sometimes they don't make a choice, and it's worse on the everybody involved because you're just dealing with somebody who's immature. And then if somebody has an ex or kids with them, and you say you got to choose me or her, me or him, vice versa, that's not going to go well either. But if that's my spirituals, like you wouldn't put somebody in that situation, like you would word something differently. So I doubt that's the case. But it could be somebody's situation, you know? Maybe this is just somebody from your past and they were in a relationship. By November, they, could be, I'm sorry, they want to fix something. And it's just a lot of things coming at people, especially Pluto. Tempers, shadow work, passion. It is like a rebirth, but you will be forced by the universe to undergo change if necessary. And something's over in September. So, you guys, I got a lot going on. Again, I hear, go your own way. Maybe you choose nobody and you travel. Because your ships are here, so it does feel like some of you might feel forced. I never hold the deck like this, so it's just really throwing me off. Pisces, November. Damn, Six of Swords, Justice. Guys, I'm telling you, this isn't you deciding back and forth with one person. This is like every month you need to push forward. You're not stuck in the Five of Swords, but I feel like there's somebody around you that just wants to give you that Five of Swords. Like somebody wants to cause drama, somebody wants to argue with you, somebody wants you to stay behind, they don't want you to move forward. But like, you guys are busy in the sense of you're moving forward. The only one that throws me off is August for you guys. What is over here? Sheldon, how did you get out? Buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Here we go again with Sheldon. What are you doing? He's trying to climb something he knows he can't climb. He's like straight in the air. I'm going to get one more for you guys. One more for Pisces in November. I just heard know-it-all. So somebody here is a fucking know-it-all. But I feel like it's a Five of Swords know-it-all. Like manipulation, shitty energy, wanting to keep you stuck, wanting to fight with you. Queen of Swords. I like that. And the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. With the Six of Wands. Like, you're heading for success. So you're definitely better off without somebody. And again, I honestly think every month is different for you. So, let me just have these ready. I switched it. It was the other way. I did that with somebody else on accident too over here. And I want to say it was the same read. So, I'm going to clarify the major arcana with these. And then, oh my god. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that was never ending to get to this deck. So, I don't know if it's like never ending story. Oh, I kind of have to move the camera. Oh, I don't want to do that to you guys. I'll just bring them in a little closer. That's a little better. And the Chariot was at the bottom of the deck for you guys. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright, these major arcana is saying a lot, and when I'm using the deck, it's saying a lot as well. So I definitely feel like there's definitely success. There's definitely somebody that doesn't belong in your life. I'm thinking they're probably karmic. But others of you, it could just be like a sexual thing. One night stand. What is this Hierophant for Pisces? There's that Five of Swords. Somebody wants to cause you guys the Five of Swords. But you know what? It's not going to happen because you're the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Swords. Two of Wands. That's going in a new direction. Something's over. So something. It's more firm in September. What is this Justice? So, see, somebody's trying to like manipulate somebody here. The Knight of Wands. So again, it's like somebody gets what they deserve here. Queen of Cups. So they could have attempted to emotionally manipulate you. I don't think so. I think like this is kind of like fun energy. Page of Wands is fun. But somebody tried to manipulate you. It's almost pulling me to a read I did. I think I said they'd be back or something. So I don't know if that person comes in around this time frame. And there's nothing here telling me about your past, but why I keep getting the past and Mercury is what you're going to be dealing with is because you keep getting the Six of Swords. So there's very firm energy in August for you. And somebody did try to manipulate something. Like someone tested you. I think whatever it did backfired. Could this be something in the relationship and it's like causing, or somebody attempted to cause you pain? But if somebody did it, it certainly didn't work. What is this Five of Swords? And again, you could have taught somebody a lesson. There was a lesson to be learned here. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're sharp as fuck with the Three of Swords. So depending on how this goes, it's a couple different stories, like I said. And again, it could be a feminine and they're in a relationship and, you know, that they're trying to deliver karma or something with the Justice. Like, I don't know. It's just could be somebody that's just nasty energy. But I don't feel like it is. I don't feel like this is like sticks and stones will break my bones. It almost feels like you're just like, you know what? You're very smart here and logical. Maybe you just knew somebody was playing a game. Like somebody was attempting the Five of Swords. And you're just like, no. I get one more for this Page of Wands. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. So it could have been something from your past. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, please. The Page of Wands, please. Nine of Swords, stressing somebody out. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you get the Eight of Pentacles here. Now you have three women. I want to say, Max, lay down. Don't stalk him. I want to say you guys are the Queen of Swords, as if like it's not that whatever energy. It's definitely strict, but you're not letting anybody mess with you. And as you move forward, you're actually the Queen of Wands. So somebody here either thought they could get away with something, or they were testing you, and it failed. It backfired. You know, you went in a different direction. You chose something new. You could just be working on your finances, your money. You could be dealing with that King of Pentacles that's coming towards you. That King of Pentacles is up here with Strength, but I'm only saying that because it's the only card in the deck that has the white outline. And it's the same exact size, so it's like, I swear, every deck I get, it's something. Queen of Wands. What was the overall energy? Well, we know the overall energy. It's like, bye. Yeah, the world. Bye. So again, it's over here. Oh my gosh, what's this Five of Cups? You guys have so much going on. So much going on. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have had money taken from them. If there was maybe if this was like a lawsuit, a divorce, a settlement, or you just chose work. You're choosing things that are solid. Like, you're not fucking around with this Ten of Pentacles. This is very much it's like strict and fun, and it's like, I think you showed like a fun side, or it's just, you know, your aura. But you mentally made the decision to move on, whether you were talking to somebody or not. Because you knew somebody was playing games, or it's whatever, drama, bullshit. So, and this could be too, instead of you focusing on the Five of Cups, you chose the Ace of Pentacles. But to me, this really does feel like somebody else's sorrow, because I wouldn't be seeing all this energy, and I feel like it's you that's moving forward. Like my spirituals. And you have the Five of Cups here too. So again, I don't know who you're dealing with here, but somebody, like, they could try to emotionally manipulate, but I don't think it's that either. You're just kind of like, bye. So again, like going into August, it's like you're going to cause the Five of Cups again for somebody else. What's this overall energy of the Ace of Pentacles, please? The Star. The High Priestess. Yeah, you're not fucking around here. Like, I don't. This is some Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. This is some heavy shit here. Could it be an Aquarius, Pisces? Maybe. But I think this is more of like intuition, your Akashic records. Like something happened that was meant to happen. So if somebody else dipped out because they were playing games, you're just kind of like, okay, bye with the world, you know. And Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, like you were guided out of a situation. So I don't know if you were spiritual bait for July. You were a catalyst maybe to trigger energy. Because like I said, like there was a couple reads where that was really strong in the sense of you're delivering people's karma, whether you know it or not, whether you're a catalyst, you know, friendly, sad, like you're, you know, but I wasn't getting that vibe earlier when I said it though, but here I guess it does kind of feel like that. But like you didn't do it intentionally. Like it's just kind of like how something rolled. So you were just kind of like, all right, not doing this, bye. Which I think is amazing. You didn't even have to think twice. So heads up, because I feel like you have the world over here too in September. But like I said, I just think you're closing out chapters every month. I don't feel the energy lingering. This is Two of Wands. Queen of Cups. Caring, loving. You're like, oh, maybe you caught a feeling. You're like, what's in this cup? You could be scrying. Could be reading cups, teacups. Like, I don't know. Like you're... So this is like, this is even a huge transformation in 1 month for you guys, because it's like you come off as the Queen of Wands, right? Passionate, creative, charismatic, fun, you know, good energy. And then like something happens, and I can't tell what it is, but it seems like a simple like, okay, bye. You're not gonna play these games with me. You turn in the Queen of Swords as like either delivering a message or you just turned into the Queen of Swords, like not even that your guard went up. You're just like, nope, not doing this. And then as you move forward, you're actually moving forward in the Queen of Cups in the sense of like wearing your heart on the sleeve, like maybe you felt like rejection, but I don't feel rejection. I do feel that there, but I can't tell if it's really a rejection yet or if somebody's bored. But again, it's like I just see you looking into this cup, but not dwelling. I do feel like it's almost something spiritual. You could be considering traveling because there's a globe over there, globe right there, Two of Wands. Have your eyes set on something else. I don't think this is like, you got the Three of Swords there. I think somebody was trying to cause you the Three of Swords for some of you. Like the Three of Swords, Five of Cups, because it ends up being somebody else's energy. And it's almost like somebody tried to cause this as if you would put energy into it and you didn't. So it's almost like somebody thought you would stay around, or they thought you would always come back. Because now this could be somebody else thinking, great, she's with somebody else. She's definitely moved forward. And even if you're single, somebody else is thinking this. But this is an emotion and not a thought. So there is heavy energy, but not in this, like, I don't even think you're thinking about this Five of Cups, guys. I think this goes further back with Mercury kicking in. Because it's like Mercury, it is expression, communication, how we communicate, conversations, phone calls, very analytical energy, but also curious, analytical, curious. But Mercury also causes us, there's something big with Mercury in you guys, it also causes us to kind of like understand your own thoughts. And it kind of gives you clarity with a situation or a relationship. But Mercury can be tricky, especially when it's retro. So, but I do see solid energy, but somebody tried to manipulate, or, you know, for some people's scenario, and then others, like, I don't know how far back this goes, as if you just have history with somebody and you don't even know that this person's thinking about you, and they are. Maybe they let you go because of your belief system. But you are loving. I guess somebody thought, like, if they hurt you, you'd stick around, which is extremely narcissistic. So you're dealing with somebody who has parental problems. Like, the mom wasn't around, the dad's not around, you know, the dad taught this child, you know, like, if you hurt them, they'll stick around. Like, it's so fucked up. So you could be dealing with a grown-ass man, but is very immature when it comes to relationships because of their role models. I don't know if this energy is kind of like mulling it over. But, like, that's what I'm getting. Like, emotional manipulation, mental manipulation. But I'm telling you, something's telling me, like, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, like, somebody you invested in for a long time. Because I don't, some of you it's money if it's like a divorce, but it feels more of somebody you were definitely dealing with. I mean, I'm really feeling the past here, and it's just like, careful. Somebody has parental issues, like, big time. Like, maybe the mom was never around in the picture, I'm not sure, or in and out, and a child constantly was dealing with manipulation and arguments, and, you know, somebody not coming home, and then, you know, one of them being really sad. I mean, somebody had a rough childhood, but, like, so they think by causing pain will keep you around. So you're dealing with somebody who, like, you know how, like, when you're teenagers, you stay stagnant, you feel a connection, you're learning, you know, it's something like that. So again, some of you guys, this could go back to when you were a damn teenager. But it really boils down to what they saw. And it seems to be like a woman would always, like, manipulate maybe the dad. Because somebody is kind of evaluating how they treated you or how they were raised with this Five of Cups. And I don't know who this is for you. It seems like a mother was always out of the picture, possibly. Like, all somebody knows is, like, hurt. Like, somebody's jaded in the sense, like, they'll never really truly have what they deserve or something, or that you're dealing with somebody that doesn't know what, or doesn't feel deserving because they don't know what to think. I don't know if you were spiritual bait and you've taught them things, but that'd be a hard thing to get caught up in, because then you're dealing with somebody with childhood trauma, and then when you're with them, you're getting a dose of that. Like, someone here truly doesn't know what love is. They think, if they hurt somebody, that person's going to stick around. It's so fucking ass backwards. But they don't know any better. And honestly, I think you're dealing with an adult here. So I don't know why it just went way back like that. So you might have somebody from your deep past coming back around, or it's them thinking about how they treated you or other women. And it karmically needs to come back around. Because this situation with the world and this woman, that seems more recent. Like, okay, bye. And then whatever this other situation is, it's almost like they can't believe you left. They should have, offered something or said something or did something. But instead of talking, it's thoughts coming back. But maybe that's it. They're just in a time of karma, guys. Somebody's very sad here because they chose wrong, and they thought that for some reason they could emotionally manipulate multiple people at the same time, because they're actually really good at it, because that's what they were taught. So now that they're an adult, they're like, what the fuck? And I don't even see parents here. Somebody is like deeply wounded from childhood. Somebody's mother was never around, or vice versa. And the dad, it feels like the dad would like express himself. He would express pain. Like, I don't know why she does this, and she causes us pain. I mean, that's traumatic for a child. But an adult, in the midst of their own pain, somebody was very verbal here with a child, and now as an adult, they're hurting. So it must be they just had to see something karmic. So I don't think you were the woman in this person's life. I think it was somebody else, because this woman here is not thinking about this person, but they're caught up thinking about you. Knight of Cups just came out of the deck. So this is childhood trauma that somebody's dealing with, and I don't even think you know about it. But you would know that this person was kind of like emotionally manipulating something, or verbally manipulating something by not answering. You know what I mean? So now there's like some deep ass regret. And for some reason, it's like, man, I don't know why they're coming into your reading like that. Jesus. That's probably why you have the Lovers. You got people thinking about you that you're not even aware of. But it didn't end well. But I'm telling you, like, this Queen of Wands in the world is completely somebody different. You're just like, bye then. Bye-bye. Ta-ta for now. You're crazy if you think I'm going to mull this over. So, while you're thinking of somebody else, a different person is thinking about you. It's not the same person. And it's trauma. It's really unfortunate when, parents don't realize there's something definitely parental going on here. When parents don't realize the trauma they cause their children. I feel like somebody's mother was not around. I feel like it was definitely like maybe the dad was really upset. It could be the other way, but I'm feeling like both parents failed a child here. Somebody like really thought they had you locked in for some reason. And again, it feels like chicken tonight. Like they got left alone or something. Like, oh, I can't. Like it's whatever it is so heavy. And I'm trying to feel like there's another message here. That's why I grabbed this deck. But let me just clarify the Six of Swords real quick. Because like you packed your bag and left, or it's something they were dealing with recently. You got the Moon, so it could be deceptive or it's just emotional. You Queen of Pentacles, so it could have been somebody they were married to and it didn't work out and there was a divorce. She left. I feel like she left. So this person is now like, so say the mother left, right? And they dealt with that trauma as a child because their dad was really upset. And the dad was very verbal about, why she didn't come home or whatever the case might have been. I mean, she could have been a gambler. I don't know. But they didn't know how to deal with a marriage or somebody they were with for a long time. I think it's their Ten of Pentacles. And she left. Because it would have been reciprocal. You know what I mean? It was a cycle. So I think this person now is just picking up on it. And then it also brings them to you. So I'm thinking you were the catalyst. Well, you guys just had a lot of fun together, because there's something that carries over to September with this person. And again, like it's their own trauma. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. And then you had a current situation where you're just kind of like, okay, bye. Self-worth, wrap something up with the world. Again, some of you could be traveling by boat, but somebody is definitely following their Akashic records here. Again, self-worth, admired. Maybe this person watches an influencer. Be careful. And I always use this as an example. A lot of people like Elon Musk, and it's like they're not seeing the energy. They just think this guy is like brilliant, and it feels like a cult. And people say religion feels like cultish, but like anything can be a cult, and a cult doesn't have to be a bad thing. And you might think I'm crazy for saying that, but everybody has one perspective on a cult. Like, don't drink the Kool-Aid. A cult can be anything, because Elon Musk, his followers, he's running the cult. I have my own troops. I run a cult. But you wouldn't see it as a cult. And this has been coming in like the first 2 years of my readings. That energy always came in like quartz cult. And we used to laugh about it. So somebody's perspective here is ass backwards. And now this person really regrets that maybe they chose money or they chose the other person instead of you. Like something goes way the fuck back to childhood. Like they don't know how to sense that inner child, because it's almost like they didn't have a childhood. They just ignored feelings because they saw, their dad in a lot of pain. It's something like that. Or again, vice versa. But it does feel like a masculine is just repeating the same cycle. That's why I try to teach you guys, you got to break conditioning. You got to set yourself free. You're just going to keep repeating the same thing. It's like that energy that's been coming in the last couple months, like getting other people's opinions or worried about other people's opinions. No one's moving forward when you're doing that, because other people are not going to like what you want to do. You're dealing with somebody very, very matrix here, but I think you kind of woke them up a little bit, but that only caused confusion. You were probably dealing with somebody, this other person, that's just did not want to make decisions. I don't know what I want, but they've been saying that their whole life, but women actually stuck around. This is somebody that had multiple women until maybe they got married, and it still ended the same way. So that tells me they probably have a child that's also going through traumatic things, because no one broke the cycle. This person didn't break the cycle. So you could expect this energy to roll around at some point, because they're really, really thinking about you. But they're also dealing with a divorce or somebody moved out. But again, contemplating maybe offering something to you, but somebody's like sad though. You know what I mean? It's caused by childhood pain or a different relationship or a marriage, and it had, and then I don't know where the fuck you come into this, but you play a part here. So I'm assuming you were probably a catalyst, some type of spiritual bait, and a child's right there contemplating. Like, this person wouldn't even know how to find inner child. That's how mentally fucked up they are when it comes to what they think love is. They don't know what love is. They really don't. And it's kind of sad. This person didn't put love into things. They could have put a lot of work into work and avoided anything that had to be like emotionally somebody extremely opinionated. So this Hierophant is conditioning. I don't see belief here. This is just straight up conditioning. And somebody is going through some heavy karma. I mean, I just heard pity the fool. Who was that? Mr. T? Pity the fool? Jesus, yeah. I just feel like somebody's mother wasn't there, and the father just expressed, see, destruction. Because conclusion, something had to wrap up here. It was very destructive family situation here. And they don't see, it's almost like they don't see that it came from their own parents. And somebody probably coddled this energy. But whoever they were married to, if they were recently married or divorced, like, she wasn't coddling them anymore. Like, it was very destructive, because he didn't know how to express his feelings. And when he did express his feelings, he expressed with the Five of Swords. It's like her saying, I'm going to leave. And he's like, go ahead. And in back of his head, he knows she's not going to go. But somebody eventually fucking did. Somebody eventually got on that boat and was like, I can't do this anymore. So I kind of feel bad for whoever he was with. what she had to go through, because he's just realizing his own trauma. And I don't think he even now knows how to work with it. So, I mean, this person might attempt to like just jump into something because they don't want to be lonely. Maybe they say they're okay being alone, but like they're not. They're just, watching TV, doing what they do, gardening, who knows, playing games on the phone, on the laptop, staying busy. But it's not something like they really love to do. They're just passing time. You know how people just, they workaholics. It's because they don't want to deal with things. That's why they're a workaholic. They either want lots and lots of money or they just don't want to deal with things at home. So I'd say let's try to get out of that situation, but it does go into September. And at the bottom of one of these decks was the Five of Cups again. Oh, right here. Yeah, September. So I don't know if that's who they were dealing with. Somebody who's toxic, and now this energy, trying to balance everything, but, really what makes them happy. But are they actually doing that? So this is like, I had the opportunity, but I ruined it. It's like, how many times does this person need an opportunity? Oh my God, do I want to move forward? Somebody who just had some deep childhood fucking drama here. Like, either the mother or father, like, said too much to the kids. Like, my kids when we were younger and they were younger and I was dealing with drama. I never badmouthed him. I'm sure they saw me like sad here and there, but I probably hid in my room, and had a good cry. I waited until bedtime and had a good cry. I never really showed them. I mean, I've cried in front of my kids plenty of times when it comes to like other things, but there had to have been a divorce or something here. Like this person, like, I don't know. Somebody could have dated just a long time ago. And they're going to come back around into your life for some reason, but this story needed to be told. So let this person work on what they need to work on. Like, you might want to think twice and not do like even a friendship thing. I don't know. Because they're definitely getting a dose of karma with justice. Can't sleep, have anxiety, kind of refusing to move forward, not wanting to like really look at something, which is needed, So when this comes around with the Two of Wands, you being possibly the Queen of Cups, you really have to like make a decision here, because you don't really know what's going on with somebody, but it looks like you just want to move forward. And again, it could be this person, but conclusion was at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what this High Priestess is, because possibility it's not you and it's a secret. Yeah, so that's definitely being read a couple different ways. Or it's just saying you don't see what's going on, but you wouldn't be naive. You got the Star with you. If you're the High Priestess and the Star, like, you wouldn't be naive. You always knew this was coming. Okay, so free will, guys. So you are the High Priestess and you're not seeing something. So do be careful, because under here you have guide. And look at in barrier. So you weren't seeing something. So this energy is definitely going to roll back around in August. That was surrender. It's probably that other energy. Let's see what this moon is. It could just be a Cancer. Yeah, Pisces here too. fixed signs. Could have been something that went down in spring. Third party. So again, that could just be childhood trauma. You, them, somebody else. Childhood trauma. It's very destructive energy, and it's like just seeing it now. So somebody got in the way. Yeah, it's just something extremely karmic. But this person needs to go after their dreams. But again, their dreams could just be focused around money. You know, but they want to be with you with union. So it's like they want another chance with you. And it's like, this could have been 30 years ago, guys, and you haven't thought about this person since. Because I'm telling you, something goes back to Cali. But somebody is a workaholic here. Until they get what they want in their bank, they're not going to live life like that. But somebody's very matrix. So you got a decision to make, because this is somebody who's not awoken. They could think they have, but they're not. They're not even close. And again, are you dealing with somebody who thinks you would take them back, like it's mirroring energy? You're probably going after your dreams, and this one's dreams and aspirations is having millions and millions in their bank account with the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, there's some massive family drama here and pain, and typically family is a 10 of Cups. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, material world, like This is somebody that ignored any type of feeling and just is hooked on work. You know, determined to get the money back that they lost. I mean, this could be like a stock and they lost a shit ton of money. But maybe it was meant to go down that way. Maybe they were dealing with somebody who was, what do you call the women that just stick around for money? Or men. What do you call them? I can't even think. It's not materialistic. It's like when you know they're around just for money. They were just dealing with somebody who... Oh, gold digger. That's what it is. And maybe they're just seeing that now. Maybe they just never wanted to see it before that. But this is somebody that wants to be with you. They're watching you. You know, they could come around in the fall, like I said, numbing, wanted to fix something. You do have that energy coming around in the fall with October. But there's also something with September. So let's get on to the current energy of August. So just know there is two energies here. And for some of you, again, this was just a very current situation that happened in July, and you're just like, bye. You know, it's not your business where I went. Where the fuck did you go? You know, like you're not doing that. So that's positive. All right. I'm losing my voice. The 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, the Devil, 8 of Pentacles, Mother of Pentacles. This is somebody else. This involved marriage. I just get that vibe. So you have the Lovers in Judgment with Chariot at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's about to make a big move. I'm so curious what this Devil is, but I'll have to wait a minute. This is the only month where it's kind of difficult to read, I think, because it's just like, here we go around the mulberry bush, or like duck, duck, goose, like duck, 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 goose, and you're running. You know, like, I just feel like every card here has like a different meaning, and they all do, but like this told a story. You know, this is more like, I just said apprehensive. Somebody's apprehensive. This feels more like Just a lot going on. What is this, Lovers, please? Well, I'll tell you what, it's definitely this other person thinking of like you too. But honestly, I think that you're thinking of somebody else because you're not thinking about this energy anymore. I could be wrong. They might cross your mind here and there because somebody brought them up, and maybe that's why it came into your reading. Or it came into your reading because it was a very strong message letting you know that this energy will eventually be coming back your way. Go your own way. Go your own way. Oh boy. You might hit exhaustion here. Just felt like heavy energy exhaustion. Tell me about this, Lovers, please. For August for Pisces. King of Pentacles. One more for the Lovers. Two of Cups. Six of Swords. So again, like, he's over here. Dear Lord, Pisces. Eight of Swords. Sorry, I thought I said Six of Swords. And Two of Cups. Like, somebody cannot stop thinking about you, or you can't stop thinking about somebody else. What is this, Judgment? There is a little bit of creepy energy here. Five of Cups. I think somebody's being haunted. Or you see like red beady eyes. Maybe you're looking in the backyard at night. But something doesn't feel right about it. And that was the Ace of Cups. So Five of Cups again. Somebody left somebody. It's over. Somebody just was not learning, not getting it. So it's like, here we go again. Here we go around the mulberry bush. But something's definitely over. Somebody made a judgment call and they're extremely upset. But I'm happy for this woman. I'm not going to lie. Being that woman and having a husband like that is, kudos to her. You should pat this woman on the back and fix her fucking crown, because I can't even imagine dealing with that type of energy and conditioning. And like, this is to the point where you couldn't get through to this person. And I think they stayed around, because they probably pitied this person, to be quite fucking honest with you, and possibly stayed around for money because it was a comfortable situation. But besides that, if she was doing that, I do give this woman some type of credit, because that's just that's how I'm vibing his energy. That's tough. I don't know how long they were together, but she must have had a lot of distractions, taking care of kids, maybe, going to school, or she traveled for work. It's something like, it's almost like they live two different worlds. And all he wanted to do was like be the provider because it made him probably feel good. But he did not address emotional things. He addressed everything emotional with the Five of Swords. And now he's the Five of Cups. And they could have split because somebody else was in the picture. You, someone else, could have nothing to do with you. But this person's thinking about you if he's coming into your reading. That's for sure. So somebody made a judgment call, and it could be the other way around. I'm just going by the depiction on the cards, guys. That's all. Ten of Swords. Damn. Either this is what they did to you, but they probably did it to her too. They probably did it to everybody in their damn life. This is the type of person that's on the board right now, guys. And it's like, you got to feel sorry for them, because it's like you had a connection with them, just like somebody else had some type of connection, just something was there. This has to be one of his main lessons in life, to break conditioning. And it's because of what he went through when he was a child. It's very clear that, but I don't think he uses it as an excuse, but what he needs to see before his life can move on is this energy. He has to sit in this energy. I mean, Jesus. 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, like, what the fuck? Like, this is like somebody feels so betrayed, but it's like, did you betray her? Did she betray you? Like, this is karma for sure. But this is a life lesson for this person. And he's not quite getting it. He's just sad. Somebody, again, could have chose somebody else. But you have the Lovers, so I can't tell if he's thinking about you and this person caused that pain for you, and now they have to feel it. And then they got to feel the pain from the wife that moved forward or the husband that moved forward. This person has to realize his destructive behavior. They have to sit with karma right now, and it has to be painful. It's his own consequences for repeating cycles. This is somebody who doesn't want to accept it, but looks like he didn't have a choice. Could somebody here have been cheating on somebody, and maybe it wasn't cheating? Maybe they were just separated and somebody else found somebody else. Maybe at work with all these coins. But there is a lot of conditioning here and a lot of karma. Like, that justice is screaming karma. And you are dealing with, your Chiron and Saturn. Kind of super strong right now, too. And Mercury, in the sense of how they communicate, conversations, texts, emails, phone calls, that type of stuff. Mercury has you accept things, to help you kind of like understand your own thoughts. And right now, those are his thoughts. But the energy can be tricky too. So it's like this person has to deal with their own consequences. And this is somebody who didn't, and other people had to take action. Like, you probably left this person. They left this person. Their mother left them. I'm telling you, like, everybody they dated left them. Like, this is a person that gets hurt right off the rip the first time they feel pain. And then from there, they're just fucking jaded. Why? Because their father was way too verbal with their child when it came to the mother. This is not somebody that verbalized like respect or like, oh, it's okay, she called me, she'll be home tomorrow, she's just traveling. This is somebody like, your mother hurt me, like, I can't believe she's not home. Is she with another fucking guy? Like, I don't know if you were dealing with a dad that was an alcoholic. I mean, I don't fucking know. But it sucks growing up like that. Like, when my parents would argue off and on, like, I would just go in my room, like, no big deal, in one ear, out the other. But another reason why things came to an end with my ex-husband is it was too much arguing, not seeing eye to eye. We outgrew the relationship, I still had a lot of love for him, but like, it was just time to let each other go. But one of my big things really was, like, when he got angry, he got fucking loud. And I was like, I'll be damned if, like, my kids are going to grow up and think this is okay. Like, I just couldn't do it anymore. So somebody walked out on someone. but you're also here. I'd love to say, here's the deal, Pisces. I think you were the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Maybe not the Queen of Cups, but who knows? But like, you said bye to somebody else in July. So there's two stories here, and I'd love to read your more current energy. But this energy of somebody from your past is in your thoughts. So if you're super empathic, just know if they choose to hit you up, they're going through some shit. And I don't want to be this person where I'm like, maybe you should give this person a shot or be a good friend. Like, I don't know. It's up to you. It depends on who it is. But something extremely painful happened to somebody and their assets went to shit. They had to start over. And maybe this is somebody recent for you and they just don't want to tell you what went down. But I also feel like you're dealing with somebody else that was dealing with that first situation. And maybe something that was casual between you and somebody else, July, you know, you thought something would take off and it didn't, and this is why. And they need the strength to get out of their head. And I don't think you would know that this is going on because something was so damn casual. So for some reason, the men right now must be going through their Chiron, like very strong. You know, I did print some. Oh no, what was that? That was glass. That's interesting. I did print some things off, the energies for August and September, because look, I just looked Mercury and Chiron on September 18th, Chiron September 2nd. Going into Mars and Chiron, there's that men energy. Oh man, it's not much Venus. So this is a transit that's affecting masculine energy. If you're not in something karmic, you're probably fine. But I printed this off, which I think is interesting because we're going to be dealing with this. This is the asteroids for 2024. You know, your Juno, Eros, all that. Your Psyche. So your Vesta, and I know when the energy is going to hit too, but Chiron, this is in our natal charts, and it points to our healing powers, results of deep spiritual wounds. You may be compensated in areas in your life. Chiron is the wounded healer. You must face issues of low self-esteem and feeling inadequate and learn and rise above, because the wounds go deep and they may work hard to overcome the wound, but healing powers are more potent, you know. So there's just something, and I don't think it's women, there's something with men right now in this energy. It's got to be because it's their own personal chart, which makes sense with the sun, with what I saw here about like Akashic records, but it's planetary. So it's like they have to deal with it. This was interesting. I printed off the days where those 7 asteroids are more potent, and you have business, athletic, drive, ambition, good luck, mental, imagination, confusion, visionary, inspired, emotional, sensitive, romance, sexual, yada yada, friendship, family, relaxation. In August, accident prone is really high, withdrawal is high, emotional insensitivity is high. and a tiny bit of like drive, but it's more work. And then in September, it calms down. But then all the other energies get hit. And then it looks like you got to deal with the same ones in October until there's a shift in November. And then December just is like it's a big jiggy jag, you know. But I printed those. I printed those all off because a lot of people don't focus on those asteroids, and they play a huge part in our everyday life. You know, it's not just planets. You know, accident prone. When this category is highlighted, which is it is for October, August, it's a great deal of instability and impatience. Any group of people that's been feeling angry for some time could suddenly erupt, and it could turn into violence. There could be hostility. Now is quickly and tangibly make real progress in correcting the problems that are frustrating people. Hi. Hi, Betty. Correcting problems that are frustrating people. Decisive, positive action now by world leaders is supposed to be appreciated at this time as well. We believe our profile line is valid enough for ourselves, but we're not perfect, and we will always not predict tendencies 100%. And what was it? What was the other one? The emotions. Yeah, emotional sensitivity is super high. The category is similar to visionary and expired, and often days are high in both. Categories of emotional sensitivity. The emotional sensitivity category through is strictly emotional, and it does not register in our awareness as inclining towards religion or even art and poetry. A feeling of dissatisfaction may settle with certain groups of people, and they feel like they've been, fooled or left out of dreams and visions. So for those that are kind of like there's a lot of Mars transits, even though that doesn't kick in. It already has kicked in, and then it goes to January, and it's in Leo. So that could be a tough energy to work with. And when I was just seeing all the days, let me just get to August. There's a lot of... She was just on my lap. I didn't even know it. The Queen of Wands. September, Uranus turns retrograde. August 4th, new moon. August 4th, Venus enters Virgo. Mercury turns retrograde in Virgo. Stations on the 5th. On the 14th, Mercury goes into Leo. There's a full moon on the 19th in Aquarius. The sun also enters Virgo on the 22nd. The sun and Saturn on the 4th. Neptune on the 4th. Pluto on the 5th. On the 6th, you're dealing with your true node. You're also dealing with the sun in Leo and Neptune in Pisces on the 6th. Mars goes into Neptune. So there's that. Men are for Mars, women are for Venus. August 7th, Jupiter and Pluto. That could be a tough one. That's a lot of air. Jupiter and Gemini. But I love Jupiter and Gemini. Good vibrations. The sun in Jupiter, Gemini. Mercury is conjunct Virgo. The sun in Saturn, Pluto. Then true node again. So the 12th, again, you're dealing with Mars and Pluto, Mercury and Pluto, Mars again, August 14th. True node, your Chiron on the 15th. Dealing with Leo energy, Mercury and Neptune, that's okay. Mercury and Mars, here we go again. Mars again with Saturn. So this is something about, like, I already felt that vibe of men. Now, if you're riding the wave, don't worry about it if you're a man, okay? It doesn't mean you're going to get caught up in this. But this is where, like, it's already happening. So all of August, I didn't even look into September. Masculine energy are gonna have to deal with, like, that Chiron too when it comes to relationship, and Mercury with healing and communication. Well, it's not healing; it's just past mistakes and making it right. But the Chiron is strong, and it hits a couple more times in August for this energy. And Pluto's kicking in, so it's like deep, murky waters here, and Saturn. Let me get Sheldon because Aiden's door's open. I hear him making a ruckus. Yeah, he loves to go in Caden's room. But Caden's sleeping and the door's open, so I want him to have some place to sleep. We only have central AC upstairs. I don't know why. Sometimes I still tell myself to go back upstairs because there's 5 bedrooms up there, but I'm in the in-law. Still 2 bedrooms down here. I'm in the living room though. I needed more space. So you could be moving. This could have to do again with children. Children play a role here, or just, trauma. Lots going on. Somebody that's a lover can't stop thinking about you. I really don't think this is you thinking about them. This is judgment. Peanut butter. You keep landing in the same place. Oh, there's the rain. There's the rain. Why don't you go on your cage and watch the rain? You want to watch the rain? Come here. Come here. Go watch the rain. Just sit in your little basket. There you go. Give them something to do. 2 of Pentacles. I just feel like I've had a lot of distractions as soon as I jumped into August, guys. The Devil. 8 of Cups. Now, this is something you got to walk away from. This isn't temptation. It's something toxic. This is like somebody not understanding that something is toxic. But somebody, like I said, somebody walked away from it. Yeah, judgment right there. Judgment. It's over. Do I think this is somebody that's eventually going to come to you? Maybe. Whose energy is it? Is it the one more current, or is the one before that, or the 4 before that? I mean, it's you definitely have 2 things going on. Like I said, like if something was casual, like this person is learning to move forward, and I think that situation would be okay. The past one that I'm thinking about, I'm going to go with no, but that's just my opinion. Like, they must be karmic to you. And you probably know that, but I think somebody's still going to give it a shot. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Because this is like everyday, like fun, how your day goes, happy-go-lucky person, or you're just having a good day, you know, something like that. Seven of Pentacles. So it's where you're investing your time. Tell me about this Devil. Ten of Wands, heavy energy. One more for the Devil. Page of Swords. And it does look like this Devil's looking over here. So somebody is just dwelling on somebody that made a judgment call to walk away. Somebody is just like not getting it. It's like they know they're sad. Something toxic or something karmic could have interfered. There was a lot going on. You know, they were having a good time with you, but I don't know if they just left and now they're watching you because they needed to learn like a karmic lesson here. I think both energies needed to learn a karmic energy here. And you're not dealing with any bullshit or lies or excuses or reasons they try to give you that you know are excuses and the bullshit. Your Queen of Swords comes in. So Pisces is deeply dealing with the past here. Mercury, like it's just Mercury. You must have Mercury heavy in your chart. Who is it hitting the most? Leo and Taurus? Great. I have 4 placements of Taurus. And what was it? Cancer and something else, Moon? Cancer and Virgo? Something? There's a lot of Virgo energy coming in too. There's a song that I got pulled to that I used to sing when I first started reading, and I couldn't figure out the name of the song, but it was like something Virgo, sipping on Merlot, something about a street. Old school. It wasn't Wu-Tang, but my OGs will remember me saying something like that because it came in all the time for my Virgos. And do you know when I first started reading, a majority of my viewers were Virgos? And I also used to read on this kid that we still keep in touch with. And they used to all listen to me at night. And he worked on a ship cruise. And they would all listen to me throughout the day when they had time. And they were like all Virgos. It was so strange. But I did like a tally, and a huge chunk of you were Virgos. But besides that, see, it's like good energy, and then like I can't figure out the other energy, but it's something about a street. And then they say Virgo, sipping on Merlot, something. So this could go back. Well, how long have I been on YouTube now? 5 years or 6 years? You could just be dealing with the 6th house, 5th, 6th, 7th if you're cuspers. Because Mercury does rule Virgo as well. Damn, you're getting hit hard with Mercury and Virgo energy, guys. And there's a lot of Virgo throughout the month, too. A lot of things are transitioning into Virgo. So again, I just heard Taurus, too. So again, it could be 5th, 6th, 7th house. that I feel like I've had so many at 808. I feel like I've had so many distractions. So, but to me, like, it's almost kind of like a warning. And I'm going to try to jump on later and do an 8-8. Eight of Pentacles. Five of Cups. What the fuck, man? And that keeps coming out with money. And then the Four of Cups. It's like wanting another chance, another offer, or they feel like they missed an opportunity. I don't think this is you sad. I think this is somebody else that is about to get rejected. So it could be somebody's ex up here that left, but now wants to vibe with them, but they can't. The damage is done. So it's almost like spirit might even test this karmic energy in the sense of like, I feel like this energy, like this, I can't tell if it's you or somebody else, but it feels like seduction. It feels like somebody trying to go back for her own needs. It's like needy, you know, when you break up and it's like some people just back and forth, arguing, trying to figure it out, you know. This one wants back in for some reason. What is this Four of Cups, please? Because I think this woman caused him that Five of Cups. So again, it could be his own mother. Nine of Wands. They're already wounded. They don't know what to do. Six of Wands. Could be ego, but you have this Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there is an energy here that is going to I feel like they're going to manipulate. They're going to attempt to go back to this gentleman that's hurting. I mean, this guy could have rejected her, but there was a definite ending, so he's still pretty bent out of shape about a lot of things. But she's going to attempt to come in and kind of act like a friend too, but she's got something up her sleeve. So like I said, this person doesn't see how something is so karmic here. I don't know why. Well, probably because they're dealing with childhood trauma and, you know, life right now. But see, this person's wearing a mask. They just want to repeat another cycle. And they want to act like they were wounded. Flying in circles again, Budsky. Trying to get those wings strong again. You're doing a good job, peanut butter. You're doing a good job. The energy of this Queen of Pentacles. Again, I can't tell if it's you or the other person, but I feel like it's karma. So definitely a lesson here. Free will. So this could be somebody actually coming back your way. You had that up here too. And they just feel like if they hit you up, like you would reject them. But to me, you're kind of just doing your thing. See, one has shadow work and the other one's in the fifth dimension. The answer is no. I didn't like the vibe either. It's kind of misleading. Like you're not seeing something, or the person you're dealing with is not seeing something. I don't even feel like you're in this, whatever this is. But do be careful where you invest. Because somebody might just be coming towards you because they're lonely. You know, someone left them. And this, whoever it is, really needs to work on this shadow work. and all they want to do is work, or Eight of Pentacles, or something happened with this woman at work. Maybe she had an affair at work and, she got caught. I don't fucking know. But I know this links from conditioning. It stems from conditioning. So I don't know if this person's going to hit you up in August and want to hang out. But please be careful with your own energy, because it's telling me you really need to be careful where you invest your time with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Because you're going to act like, this person's going to act like everything's all good. They really just want a distraction right now. They're just lonely. They're thinking like, you'll always be there. Maybe I'll hit this person up. But you guys are not vibing on the same vibration right now. I don't know who this is to you. If this is a family member, it's so damn strong, the energy. Feels like more like somebody from your past, but there's still something karmic going on here. And if you ask me, you need to move forward. You're not here to hold this person's hand, because this person is very sad and has a lot of regret, but they have to deal with their karma. They have to. And again, they're juggling a lot of stuff, and there's something very karmic still going on with them, and somebody just walked away, so yeah, worry about your own dreams. Yeah, this person's watching you, but you know what? Like I said, be very careful. This isn't your Nine of Cups. Where are you going to invest your time and your happiness? Because it matters. And it's time to go after your own dreams. Maybe you were with this person and you got a divorce, and you couldn't go after your dreams because they didn't want you to pursue something. I don't know. There's some heavy ass past energy vibes here that I definitely want to get out of. 22228. I mean, come on. I've been off for 2 fucking hours and we only went through 2 fucking months. This is ridiculous. I don't know if my voice can handle this. 2 hours for July and August, guys. The fuck? Oh my god, I'm considering a part 2. I only had to do that with other energy. Oh, I did it with Libra. And Libra came in up here. Yeah, I gotta rest my voice, guys. I'm struggling. And I don't want to rush through I don't want to rush through September, October, November. And I said there was something in August that I was vibing where you need to rest. Somebody is going to come in that could be slightly tempting, but it's not going to satisfy you. And be careful. I wouldn't want to I'd really question being intimate with this energy, because that's just an energy that's going to kind of stick to you. You don't want that. So they might try to seduce you. They're looking at you as the Mother of Pentacles. You can nurture them. This person needs to find another titty to suck on. I'll be back for part 2. Love you guys so much. I mean, it's me and my voice, but I'm telling you, you guys have to rest here. There's really a need for rest. I love you guys. Bye.